So indulge me to address the President of the Republic of Cameroon at this point. Mr. President, Mr. Paul Biya, notwithstanding the above-mentioned failures of your stewardship on the nation of the people of Southern Cameroon, you are once again given an opportunity to show your leadership as a father. This occurred when the lawyers and the teachers expressed their rights to be granted freedom. These requests were made because of the inefficient government that you have led over all these years. You failed to listen to the cries of the people. 8 months have passed and the situation festered and has degenerated to where we are today. Instead of attending to the demands of the civil society groups, your government banned them, incarcerated our leaders, jailed other advocates, imprisoned other people, raped our daughters, and militarized our towns and villages. Your government's lack of response led to the manifestations on the streets. Mr. President, it is only when there was successful ghost town on Monday the 9th of January 2017 that your government agreed to dialogue. This has been and continues to be the people's protest. The people of Southern Cameroon are speaking clearly and loudly by their actions. You better listen to them, Mr. President. No one can lead a people without their consent. The people of Southern Cameroon are making their voices heard by their action because they know that action speaks louder than words. Mr. President, I'm almost certain that had you shown a depth of leadership at the start of this disruption in October and November 2017 by coming out and addressing the people of Southern Cameroon, by coming out and addressing the people of Ambazonia with respect and genuine concern, you may have pulled off some goodwill from these people. However, you ignored them with disdain. You sent your troops to maltreat them, to kill them, to torture them, to rape them, to arrest and abduct our people and transfer them to be tried in military courts in Yaoundé. If a justice of the Supreme Court could be treated like Lord Justice Ayakolabine has been treated, if a lawyer can be treated like Barrister Nkongo Agbobala has been treated, if a renowned academic can be treated like Dr. Fontaine Niba has been treated, if a journalist and a popular talk show host can be treated like Mancho Bibixi has been treated, what kind of treatment should we expect for the ordinary man and woman in Southern Cameroon? What kind of treatment should we expect for the ordinary Ambazonian? A people whose backs are pushed to the wall have no other option than to push back. They will push back with the least energy in their body. And when they do so, they will not fight to stay within the present status quo. They will fight to go to a new place, saying that any place is better than here. Therefore, Mr. President, you and your government have forced the people of Southern Cameroon, you have forced us to live and to go for good. We learned from Woodrow Wilson that liberty has never come from the government, but liberty has always come from the subjects of it. The history of liberty is a history of resistance. So, Mr. President, we are aware of the plans that your government has been taking to manipulate, to deceive and appease the people of Southern Cameroon. We know that there is currently a plan in the works by your system to invest $35 billion in the Northwest region, in addition to the 18 kilometers of tarred roads in the city of Bamenda, as well as the ridiculous reopening of the Bamenda airport. We are also aware of discussions in the pipeline for large investments in the Southwest region. Allow me to say, Mr. President, that these ridiculous investments coming at this time are a disdain to our people. These investments, if they even become real, are a right and should have come many years ago. Mr. President, you can kill every Southern Cameroonian who wants to be free, starting from me, but you cannot kill the spirit of freedom in the Southern Cameroonian. In addition to all the intrigues, your government has repeatedly tried to divide the people of Southern Cameroon with the usual Northwest-Southwest slogans. People have been offered bribes, they've been offered positions and large amounts of money. This time, however, due to the spirit of Southern Cameroon that is sweeping across our territory, Your offer has been turned down many times. You have failed to recognize a basic lesson of life, that no one can trade their freedom for 30 pieces of silver. Now let me address the people of Southern Cameroons. Our struggle for the restoration of the independence of Southern Cameroons is not imposed on anyone, but it's derived from the determined spirit of each and every Southern Cameroonian who desires to be free. Now, what does it mean to be free? The people of Southern Cameroons, the people of Ambazonia, they want to be free. They want to be free to send their children to schools where they are taught in English except when they are studying other languages. They want to be free to go to courts and practice the common law with common law magistrates and counsel. They want to be free to go to hospitals and be consulted by physicians who do not need interpreters. Mr. President, our people want to be free to go to the police stations and speak to their commissioners in English language. They want to be free to talk to their administrators in English. They want to know their location of resources to their respective counties. They want to hold their leaders accountable. They want to elect their governors and their state legislators.